Davidson, just hand me that.
In this unbelievably bucolic setting, booming and vibrant. Welcome to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. We are directly outside the city proper. We just came from Georgetown and we decided to do some fishing along the way. And we've been getting into some reds and some trout and just having a fantastic morning out in this unbelievably bucolic setting, which is literally right outside of Myrtle Beach. I can actually see the high rises from Myrtle Beach right here in this unbelievable marsh where we've been fishing and seeing all kinds of wildlife, ospreys hitting fish. It's been fantastic. That, my friends, is the difference between Myrtle Beach, South Carolina and Georgetown, South Carolina. Georgetown started as a port city and has been a sleepy fishing town ever since. Myrtle Beach is the exact opposite. Myrtle Beach is more like Miami, Florida, with a pulse and with a heat. And it is a vacation spot that has high rises and that's got bars and restaurants and everything else. Myrtle Beach started in the 50s and then grew and exploded in the 80s with lots of high rises, lots of cool hotels happening. And as a result, there was all kinds of development that went north and then also went south. And as that development grew, it pulled the vacation goers that kind of wanted a more quiet vacation up to those locations. And then it left the folks that were looking more to party to go down to Myrtle Beach proper itself. And so as a result, Myrtle Beach ADR kind of continued to slide. And you know, the hotels started to fall into disrepair. And that was just exacerbated by the 2008-2009 economic crisis. And as a result, Myrtle Beach was struggling. And so when the Opportunity Zone legislation came through, the governor of South Carolina and his economic development team, which I gotta hand it to, they are actually the varsity. It's been unbelievable what they've been able to accomplish. They figured out, hey, listen, let's look at Myrtle Beach. Let's look at using this program in order to encourage investment into Myrtle Beach proper itself. And so they designated a census tract that is right along the water in Myrtle Beach. It's some of the most beautiful coastline that you've ever seen in your life. It's almost like Bermuda or the Caribbean with its white sand beaches and crystal clear water. And yet it's an opportunity zone. And the reason why is because it was struggling at the time. And since then, it has exploded. It's got bars, it's got restaurants, it's got hotels, it's got timeshare, vacation clubs that are happening right there in the city itself. So we're gonna take you down there and we're gonna show you some of that pulse, and some of that energy, and some of that heat that's going on in Myrtle Beach. And it's a direct result of it being an opportunity zone. I'm really excited to show you it because I grew up going to Myrtle Beach and driving a little Grand Prix and all that kind of stuff around. And I'm excited to show you Myrtle Beach 2.0, courtesy of Opportunity Zones. We'll see you guys in the zone.
All right, guys, we're here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, which is one of the most unbelievable opportunity zones in the United States because we are right literally on the ocean. I can see the ocean between these buildings right here. You can see it off behind me. One of the prettiest stretches of white sand beach anywhere in the country, but especially right here in South Carolina. I loved coming here as a kid. I used to go down to the boardwalk when I was little, and it was awesome. And then as I got older, my mom was like, not so keen on you going down to Myrtle Beach. And then when I was in college, we came down here for spring break because we could get a hotel room for $39 a night. And so Myrtle Beach took a little bit of a nosedive, particularly in this section. And I'm going to show you what it was, what it's now becoming, and then ultimately what it's going to be almost on this entire stretch. There's a Homewood Suites right now that is right here to my left, and it's just been redone and been gorgeously redone as part of the Opportunity Zone dollars that are coming into this area, courtesy of the Economic Development Group in South Carolina, and more importantly, the Opportunity Zones Act, because people are realizing that they can own beachfront real estate with all of the unbelievable tax benefits of Opportunity Zones. So I'm so excited about the Opportunity Zone here in Myrtle Beach and what it's done for this community, and now being able to get back down here for bars, restaurants, this huge Ferris wheel that is really cool to go up into to see the complete city, and can't wait to show you and have you experience Myrtle Beach. If you're interested in investing, we've got folks that can help you with that. We can show you around, we can show you how to do it, and then we can specifically show you how to make it work so that it is in compliance and that you're going to get the maximum tax benefit for your investment and for your energy and activity. Stay tuned. We're going to show you around Myrtle Beach. Can't wait for you to come down here and experience the Opportunity Zone. This is the famous Myrtle Beach Strip right behind me, with the boardwalk that was made famous and that made the Shag dance famous. If you guys haven't seen the movie Shag, you absolutely need to go rent it, and you need to take a look back at what Myrtle Beach was in the late 50s and the early 60s as teenagers from around the world converged onto this place in order to do this new dance called the Shag. And so in the 80s, this thing was rocking, and it was vibrant, and it was crazy, and then it started to slide a little bit. And back when I was in college, you might want to think twice about being down here late at night. And so it's so cool to see this place booming and vibrant and full of energy and excitement again. And that's exactly what's going on here in Myrtle Beach now because of Opportunity Zones. So get your ticket, get back down here to Myrtle Beach. We can do a little Shag, and I can show you how to do the pretzel and make your tax-free investment here in the Opportunity Zone.